I just want to first off really congratulate Montana and the season that they had. You know, we know we're up against a battle every time we play them, and today was no different. And you know, and Coach Delaney as well is someone that he doesn't even realize it, and he's humble, but he's meant something to a lot of coaches, me included, especially young coaches, in how he does things, how he carries himself, and I just have as much respect for him as I do anyone in our profession. So I do congratulate him on an amazing career, Montana on an incredible season, and you know, and then from there, I just am so pleased with our guys, just guts and effort and finding different ways to win games. We've done it all year long. We talk about it a lot, but it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to get into the soup and really do it. You know, so we talk in the preseason, and these guys will tell you, I'd say, hey, you're going to be in games that you win 17-14. You're going to be in games that you win 52-51. But the key is that we're always staying together, picking each other up, finding different ways to win, and that's going to be the key, is that balance, not just offensive and defensive, or offensive balance, run, pass, or that sort of thing, but you need balance through your team and finding different ways to handle adverse situations. And boy, I don't know that anyone would have exactly predicted this game would have gone exactly like it did in you know, the ways, you know, both teams scored or how it all went, but that's just another example of our guys you know, stepping up no matter what the situation. And you know, like I said, couldn't be prouder, because they went out and earned a victory for the second time against a very good football team in one season, and that isn't easy to do.
Going into this game, we knew that they weren't going to give up the big plays, because I think last time we played them, we hit them with four big plays, maybe 5, I think, and we knew they were probably going to play a little bit softer, and that's what they did. And I think we did a great job. I can do a little bit better job taking the easy ones quicker and not being a little greedy, you know. But just really proud the way we played as a whole, especially the defense. You know, I want to shout those guys out. Many times as we did 3 and out and all that stuff, and they were just holding them, 2 turnovers, almost 3. Man, block punt, all that, and it just helps us out, and that just makes us a better team if our offense isn't doing so good and they're picking us up, or vice versa, you know. And it was just a great win. I'm just proud of everybody that's in the locker room.
Did an amazing job. And Vernon's going to be the hardest critic on himself more than anyone else. So, you know, sometimes, you know, Vernon's what he feels like he should have done a better job. There's a lot of people out there that would take that. You know, I guess what I'm saying on that drive particularly, I thought all 11 on the field did an amazing job, because different guys had to step up at different times. O-line was run blocking, and I even could have run the ball a little bit more in that first quarter. And then even in that drive, you know, our mindset, we work the clutch drill, our 2-minute drill a lot, and that's part of sometimes our plan. We love actually, usually you think an offensive team, he likes to get the ball first. We love getting the ball second, you know, or kicking off, I should say, getting the ball in the second half, because then we'll try to have back-to-back possessions, kind of, you know, a little bit of that arena mentality. And we were able to get in that situation, and during that drive, and I almost pushed it maybe a little farther than I usually do, but during that drive, we were trying to do everything we could to score and leave 0 time on the clock. And that was our mindset. But it's one thing for me to call the plays and do that. Those guys got to be out there executing against what ended up being the best defense in our conference this year, you know, in terms of through the whole season statistically. So that's not an easy thing to do, and they executed that. And that was huge, because it gives our defense a break, and all of a sudden you have back-to-back possessions.
Oh, yeah. I mean, young guys are stepping up, making big plays, and the defense come together. I mean, it's a true brotherhood now, and you play for each other, and you play for our team, and play for the office now, and it's awesome to see, and it's fun to be around and fun to play with these guys, and I'm just excited to see where it goes, you know, on to the next.
Oh, it's been huge, and we've grown, you know, like Ronnie was saying. I mean, and that was something that we pride ourselves in. We're not gonna, or you know, we make sure that we're not using youth as a crutch, you know, a crutch to why we're not being successful. We're going to grow. We're young now, you know, early on, you know, people are panicking sometimes, you know, from the outside world, and we're going to grow. We're young. We're playing a lot of young guys, but we're going to grow as a defense and keep getting better. The old guys have picked up the young guys. Coach Graham and the staff keep tinkering and keep making adjustments. you know, and we've been able to turn a corner. You know, even in losses, sometimes, you know, and I believe that. You got to get better off wins or losses. And I remember down at NAU, I thought our defense grew in that game. You know, I did. You know, we had backup quarterback in there in Jordan, you know, that came in, and we're playing on the road in a tough place, and we were still in great position to win that game because we were growing as a defense late in the year, whether we won that ball game or not. So you've just seen it, you know, through the course of the year, just that belief that we're going to keep growing, and that good or bad, whatever's happened the week before, we're just striving towards being better next week, and they've really lived that, and that's the best thing I can